Excited to announce that YouTube's going to start streaming in 1080p. So the way that works is you upload content in 1080p and we stream it in 1080p. It's a big deal because video quality is getting better and better. Basically, a few years ago, HD was only found on Hollywood backlots. But now, for literally $200, you can buy a camera that will film in beautiful HD. And when you've recorded in HD, you want to be able to watch in HD. And so YouTube wants to make sure that once you give us a great quality video, that you can experience it in exactly the same quality. YouTube has been experimenting with a variety of monetization models, and recently we've been rolling out in-stream ads, pre-rolls, mid-rolls, post-rolls. What we announced yesterday was doing a test of skippable pre-roll. So that what essentially means is the user can skip the pre-roll ad if they don't think it's something that appeals to them or is well targeted. We're always going to do these experiments. What we try to do is figure out exactly what's the right user experience for advertising. We try to give great data back to advertisers about how engaged users are in their ads. And so we're going to do this experiment, we're going to see what happens and then make broader decisions. Constantly testing. So I think what we announced yesterday was doing a broad test around a few different pieces of content that we want to see what happens. So I'd say if we're not always testing things that are new, different than what we do today, then we're failing to innovate. And so whether it be on a monetization standpoint, from a consumer experience, we're constantly going to be trying out new things. There's a few things we're doing. We have one initiative that we're thinking that's called YouTube Everywhere. And what it allows websites to do is to use the YouTube APIs to ask their users to upload video that maybe responds to a topic. So for example, if you're a newspaper site, you could, and you're writing an article about the healthcare bill, you could say, well, what do you think? Post a text comment here or upload your video. And what they do is they use the YouTube API to upload that video to YouTube and then easily to pull it back and display it on their site in an embedded player. So essentially what they can do is pull relevant videos from the YouTube corpus as well as solicit them from their users. I think using the YouTube APIs, we allow any site to let their users upload video to YouTube. It's very easy. User just signs in with their YouTube account and they can upload it to YouTube just as if they were on youtube.com. And so what we've seen that API used in a variety of ways. Video games like the electronic arts game Spore have used it to allow players of the game to capture in-game footage, upload and share that to YouTube. Newspaper sites have used the upload APIs to solicit video feedback on stories, news events from their users, even citizen journalism. So for instance, let's say you're saying, asking your audience whether they have any footage of a breaking news story, they can upload it to YouTube and then syndicate it back to the news site. YouTube has been a part of Google for about 3 years now. And during that time, I think we've seen a number of really interesting growth in our business. The first is YouTube as a content aggregator. We continue to get more than 20 hours of video every minute, and certainly using Google infrastructure has helped us scale to stream that worldwide. We've also been able to actually build out, I think, a really compelling offering for advertisers. And a lot of that has come from partnering with Google and the Google sales organization to reach brand advertisers across the world. In fact, 75 of the top 100 Ad Age advertisers advertised on YouTube this year so far. So I think a lot of that comes from YouTube's maturation as a business, but also from partnership with Google, who has a lot of those pre-existing advertiser relationships.